Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are safe and healthy. Welcome to Virtual Learning. Today we are going to start with the chapter 3 Hardware and Software. So let us start. The invention of computer has a huge impact on our day-to-day lives. They are now present all over at home, at work and in school. You can see the computers everywhere all around. Yes, we can use computer at home also. You must be having in offices. Where your mommy and daddy, where your mommy and daddy works, there is also they also work on computer, right? And in school also we have computer subject and we have a computer lab, right? So nowadays computer has become very convenient for our life. In the first lesson, we have learned about computer works on principles of input, process, output model, right? The first chapter we have learned about it. Now, also accepts data and process it and gives a result. The im- input, process, output model, what it does, it accepts the data, processes it and gives the result. Input devices are used to get data into system with the help of it. So let us start. A computer system consists of two major elements. They are hardware and software. To make an important to make all the input and output devices work together, we need both hardware and software. To work these input and output devices, we need a hardware and a software, right? So let us see what is hardware. Hardware is the physical parts of computer. Software is a program that runs on a computer. Hardware is what? The physical parts of computer which can be touch and see. Whereas software is the program inside the computer which helps computer to run. Without hardware, the software will not be able to run. They need each other. If you have a hardware and you don't have software, then the computer will not work. Then if you have a software and you don't have the hardware, then it will also not work. So they require both of them together. Only then they can work. So they need hardware and software both need each other. Let us see what is hardware. Computer hardware refers to the electronic parts that we can touch and see and feel, right? With the computer hardware, there are the electronic parts which we can touch and feel. Yes, it includes all the input and output devices that we learn about earlier. What are hardware? The CPU, the monitor, the keyboard, the mouse, right? Yes, all these are hardware which we can touch and feel. So these are hardware parts of computer. Or wireless, the devices which are connected to the CPU by wires or wireless are known as peripheral devices are known as devices. Hardware are further classified into four types, that is input device, processing device, output device and storage device. Okay, then means further what the hardware is further divided into input devices, processing devices and output devices and storage devices. Input devices consist of external part by which we give data and commands to the computer. The common input devices are keyboard, mouse, scanner, etc. With the help of which the devices through which we give commands to the computer or give data to the computer are called as input devices, such as mouse, keyboard and scanner. With the help of keyboard we give commands, right? We give data to the computer for processing it. With the help of mouse also we give commands to the computer so that it can do further processing. So these are input devices. So let us see one by one. First is keyboard. Keyboard is used to enter data into the computer system. It can type letters, numbers, etc. With the help of keyboard, we give data to the computer in the form of letters, in the form of numbers, right? You can type on the computer with the help of only keyboard. Without keyboard, we cannot type on the computer. Next is mouse. Mouse is a pointing device. It is used to give commands to the computer. With the help of mouse, we give commands to the computer. If there is no mouse attached to the computer, then we can't give commands, right? So it is an input device. Joystick is used to play games on a computer. It is another external part of computer which is attached to it, and it is also an input device because with the help of joystick we can play games on the computer. Scanner, we use scanner to copy a document input into a computer. With the help of scanner, if you do have a document which is in the hard copy form, means in the printout form, then if you want to insert it in the computer, you don't have time to type it again. So what you will do, with the help of scanner, we can make a scan copy of a document in the form of soft copy, and we can store it in the computer. So it is also an input device. Microphone allows us to input sounds like our speech, then songs into the computer. With the help of microphone, we can record our sound or speech or sing songs then into the computer. Webcam take pictures and put it into the computer. With the help of web camera, we can do video calling, right? So with the help of webcam, we can also take pictures. Next is processing device. The processing device are those where all the functioning is done of the computer. That is CPU. CPU, full form of CPU is Central Processing Unit. I am again repeating it, Central Processing Unit, CPU, which is called as the brain of computer. Yes, why it is called brain of the computer? Because all the processing is done only in CPU. It is also an hardware, right? Why it is hardware? Because we can see it, right? We can feel it, we can touch it. That's why it is also an hardware. It is the most important part of the computer. It controls all the other parts and does all the calculations of the computer. Yes, what it does, it is a major important part of the computer. Why? Because it controls all the other parts, that is mouse, keyboard, then speakers, joystick, whatever you attach to it, monitor, everything is controlled by CPU, and all the calculations of the computer are done in CPU. CPU, again, I am repeating it again. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. Next is output devices. Output devices are those devices that transfers the information from the computer to the user. Means whatever the processing is done in the CPU, it is shown on the monitor. Means it is an output device, which whatever the information is done in the computer are used to send. Let us see some output devices. First is a monitor. The computer displays the result of processing on a TV-like display screen called monitor. The monitor is also known as VDU, Visual Display Unit. Whatever the processing is done, the results are shown on the monitor. It is like a TV, right? You all have TV at home. The same way, monitors also look like a TV, and all the processing results are shown on the monitor. Monitor is also called as VDU, Visual Display Unit. Next is printer. Printer can print the results of our work. Next is printer. Printer can print the results of our work on a paper. The output is called as printout. Whatever you are seeing on the monitor exactly can be printed on the paper with the help of printer. It is called whatever the print we take out on the paper with the help of printer, it is called as printout. Okay. Next is projector. It takes images from the computer and projects them on a large flat surface. In our school also there is a projector, right? How it is? It has a big screen, right? Projector does whatever the pictures are there from the computer, it shows them on a large surface area, large flat surface area. We will continue in the next lecture. Thank you.